Hi all, welcome back to my little battery stock experiment. Now in the last video I mentioned that one of my friends said that it would overheat. What he actually said was overload. So we're just going to have a quick look at some of the maths. So I'm looking at fangs in this particular build. So we know that fangs have a 28 amp store current. Now we got two of those, which gives us 56 amp, if I can do maths properly. Yes, I can. So the battery pack is a 1200 milliamp hour. So we're going to go 1.2 times, and then you've got the 25C, 50C. So if we do the 25, which is the constant current, that gives us 30 amp. And the burst is 50C, so 1.2 times by 50, which gives us 60 amps. And that is the worst handwriting ever. Oh my god. So, on the setup that I'm looking at doing, that only gives me a 4 amp headroom. Now, I love dyslexia, guys. Different people have said different things. My friend Ed Scar and my friend Sturdy Nerf in here, both engineers, one electrical, are both saying that this is too tight. It is probably okay, because realistically I'm not going to have it installed for more than a second or two, because I'm going to know it's installed. I'm not going to keep holding the trigger down. It's not like I'm just going to keep holding it going, ooh, what's going on here? So at this stage I'm going to carry on, but if push comes to shove, I might stick in another nanotech, similar rated but like a small one, into the stock battery tray, and then wire them in parallel, which hopefully should mitigate some of that. But I think it's just going to be a suck it and see. After my first video, my friend Barney sent me over a link to this product. So that gives you an external connection to connect the lipo to. Like that. So our thought being that we drill into there, and then obviously the attachment ring is on the back, not that way around, that way around, and we have a nice clean surface to attach the battery to, and also this gives it a little bit of strain relief. So the XT60 is kept in with 2 grub screws, and then you have screws coming through it to some nuts there. So obviously either side of the plastic, that would be in there as such, like that, obviously. So I'm going to go and cut away the shell of the stryfe and come back in a bit. Okay, so first problem, this thing isn't going to fit in here because of all the screw mounts. So I've sanded off both sides with the view to fitting it down there. I'm going to have to take that middle peg out. It's threaded anyway, it doesn't work anymore, so it's just going to have to go in that way. It also means that this is defunct, so I'm probably going to have to be epoxied in there, which is no big deal, but it would be nice if it was, removable, but no big deal. I mean, we are just having a play at this stage. So again, I'll do that and come back in a bit. Okay, I've switched to hand cam for this bit. So that's the end result. That looks quite nice. The original design called for some thumb screws to go through there, but I've just used normal crosshead screws there and there, just to stop it from pushing backwards, because obviously I don't want to be plugging a lipo in there and have that push inside the body. Wide into the bench power supply with my dodgy cable I made myself, so we're running on 6 volts just for testing. No probs there. Well, I can't get that out with one hand. So now I've just got to cut the other side of the shell, and hopefully I'm done. I've not put the thing back together yet, but that's it with the 2S in. We here, and take this out. Oh, I think it's so hard one-handed. As you can see, it's quite neat. Obviously I've lost this screw here, so retention is going to be difficult. It's not too bad. If I can pull the shell apart one-handed. Maybe not. Okay, so really I've had to make a bit of a mess of this. The bottom hole has obviously had to say focus. Has had to stay, but I've trimmed that down a bit just to get past this screw. Top one's had to come off pretty much because of the screw and how close it is to the black plastic bracket. But that works. So I'll put it together and pull the kit back on and see how it looks. This is the finished product. So it's the Airsoft stock I bought. We got I printed this just because I wanted it in elite blue rather than the original orange. That, and there is our lipo. So yeah, I think it looks a lot neater than when I had this bad boy on it, and only time really will tell whether that 2S is beefy enough for the job, but I'm quite confident it will be. I hope it is. I've got this whole space in here now, sort of spare, so I don't know, might do something with that in the future.